Chapter 6. Neath shaded bows, however it's pronounced. Dang it, I just put my plate in front of me and started eating again. I was like, oh, this might go on for a little while. Nope. Wow. Put it back to the side here. Thank you, game. Training chapters cost gold to embark on, but are useful if you want to level up your units. They contain no loot, but can be done infinitely as long as you have the gold. I don't get gold back by doing them. Just out of curiosity here, 1,000. Hold on. So, now I can look at this stuff here. And I will in a sec. I was wondering music. Wow, gotta be careful not to choke here. Oh, I like the little progress bar. That's fun. Alright, man. Just a second. I completely misinterpreted the situation. Alright, let's see here. Alden and Cassandra. Yeah, sure. Sapphire. Little birdie, your song is so sad. Why don't you sing a happier song with me? I'll help you write it. Would you like that? Cassandra, what are you doing out here? Oh, hello. I'm talking with the bird. Yes, I can see that. It appears to be long dead. That's just his body, though. I'm not talking to that right now. Of course not. You're speaking to his spirit, hovering just there above your head. Oh, you can see him? Of course I can. You don't pick up as many tricks as I have without learning to commune with a couple animals. I've never met somebody else who can see them. Does that mean you're like me? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, strange, different. I'm plenty strange, and everybody's different, so guess I am like you. Yeah, I managed to win there. I like that. Is it important that I'm like you? I don't know. I've never thought about it. Would you like a moment to do so? I don't like being different. I like when I'm the same as others. That's why I like the animals. Oh? How do you mean? They're quiet, simple, and a little lost, a little sad. When I'm feeling lost and sad, that helps me. Kinship with the dead, eh? Curious. Few who are touched by a spirit find such a connection with them. Is that strange too? Not strange, no. I just hope you're staying safe. Even an animal spirit can pose a serious threat. You think they'd hurt me? I don't think so. They're my friends. In matters of undeath, intent matters little. Friends or no, living with one foot in the grave like this is dangerous. Oh, I can talk to you though, right? Of course, Cass. Of course. There we go. That bond up. Yeah, I'm glad that I was able to see it through because that was very scary there. Hey, look, more monies. People talk and they give me money. I guess there's no Oh, it says plus conversation there. There's not always a conversation. Gotcha. They just gave me money because they like each other more. Hell yeah. So yeah, you're in this thingamabob. Change Benji to the Seeker here. You are in the same one as this, just already promoted. Okay, I gotcha. And then you are, yeah, you're here. So you're in the quick draw class. And everyone's unique things here really quickly. You get 25% fortitude. Okay, nice. And then your unique thing is heal up to 3 allies in a line for 23. Applies 3 light bleed stacks if heal isn't to full HP. So I heal them in a row, but they start bleeding if I don't fully heal them. Interesting, so there's the trade-off on that one. Out of curiosity, mana cost and healing raised by 50%. That might be worthwhile in that case, just because then there's more chances of being healed to full, and then they don't bleed and stuff. Increases healing mastery scaling by 20%. Okay. Yeah, so I'd be healing more. Reduce mana cost. This would raise it by a whole bunch as well. Could be interesting there. My other new units here. Yours is you already come with a healing touch, just built in and stuff. Benji is the second wind. Increased by damage done this chapter. And then yours was that. You might not be a half bad idea of a unit to be using long term just because of like continuing to grind gold and stuff. I guess in theory, each grinding map I could make my gold back, but like not likely. Have to do this 10 times. If only there was one that there is one that increases gold. Yes. My only reliable way to keep on getting gold out of it. Yeah. Let's try that, how about? Yeah, so I want my mastery up high and stuff to be able to get those kills and, do stuffs. So, I mean, I have a whole bunch of coins here. I should probably promote you now. That's what I should do. There's the Wave Seer. Okay. Hello, Maverick. Shalomi, what? Maverick, I was mentioning you earlier this stream because I figured you were the one to ask about how the heck did this game get a trailer at Fragapalooza this last year? Since I know that you were doing the, like, the indie showcase and stuff, and I thought from the meetings I heard that it was supposed to be, like, more local kind of things. Oh, it's this game. Yeah. I'm acquainted with the director of these games. So when because I was reached out to about Dark Deity 1 through email by the publisher of like, hey, is this a game that you'd be interested in covering? And it looked interesting, and I thought it would, so I ended up playing it. I once invaded the director of this game's cities in Civ 6 with my religion, more cowbell, to quash his people's belief in Final Fantasy 14. So, yeah, so when I saw the trailer at Fragapalooza, I shot the director of this game a DM saying, like, how the heck did you get a trailer at Fragapalooza? I thought this was local stuff. Like, are you local and I didn't realize it? And he said, I don't know, the publisher did that. I have no idea how it ended up at that event. Like, he genuinely had no idea. Yeah, so they go through a publisher called Indie.io, and that's who provided the game. Okay. So, when it came to, like, the showcases at Fragapalooza, did you decide to do it more so through, like, general kind of indie games eventually, kind of branch out, or did they reach out or something like that after hearing that you were doing that, or what was the deal with that? Because I was curious. Because I was definitely very surprised to see it at Fragapalooza this year. But yeah, it do be this game here. Let's see here. So, I should pull up those images from Mortis again, is what I should do. Let's see here. So, this line, I'm looking for Juggernaut now. So, where is that line at? No, not there. Right here, it looks like. So, I want to open this over here. Let's see here. Did my own groundwork, talked with all the devs at GameCon, then talked with Indie.io, and they gave you a folder of 400 games to select from. Okay. About how many of those games did you select? And you just saw Dark Deity there and thought, hey, this looks cool. Let's go ahead and bring this to Fragapalooza or something then? Let's see here. So from the options here of stuff to do, let's see, where's that display capture 3? So my options, let's look across here. Well, actually first, let's look at the first promotions and have an idea of what the heck is going on here. So 1 physical, 1 to 2 magical, 1 to 2 magical, 1 to 2 magical. Okay, interesting. Consume all active debuffs to heal for 9 each. Okay, if I'm getting debuffed a whole bunch there. Call flames, causing your next 2 attackers to take 9 damage after combat. Okay. So this is all about, like, hey, damage me, essentially. So the next 2 people that attack you are going to be taking 9 damage after combat. Interesting. Taking damage restores mana equal to damage taken. What's your thing again that I want to build off of? Restore 10 mana when an enemy within 2 tiles is defeated. Okay, so you do want to be kind of forward, not like way at the back or anything in that case. Yep, went through each one and I handpicked them until I think it was 20 or 30 games. Prioritizing Alberta, then Canada, then beyond. Fair enough there. Because yeah, I remember you mentioning in the Fragapalooza meetings that it was gonna be more focused about like local kind of stuff. Develop, like showcasing some local made games. Which is why I was really surprised to see this game there. Yeah, taking damage restores mana equal to damage taken. Interesting. Wave Seer. I can be a waterbender here. Heal up to 2 allies in a line for 18 here. Oh, she is changing hair color with that promotion. Even though the preview here shows black, you're right. Hello, Moonjin. That's weird. There's a strand here that's black. I wonder if that's a bug or something. Local stuff picks California game. No, that's a helmet? Are you sure? I don't know. Also, the previews show it as them as like a blue unit, but it's red down here. It's bone armor? Then why isn't it in the preview here? Dreadnought makes it more obvious. Yes, local games mostly, but it was nice of the others to be there too. Still waiting for Soul Quest. We had a 76% ratio of local and Canada-based games. Okay. So yeah, just the small few that managed to get in there that weren't. And this caught your eye enough to make it to Fragapalooza there. Because overworld sprites are different than combat sprites. What, so this is the overworld sprite, this is the combat sprite? Wave Seer, let's see, you heal up to 2 allies in a line. I already have a healing thing, so that would be better going to a unit maybe that doesn't have a heal already built in. I don't know. Create a 3x3 whirlpool that units cannot move out of for 1 turn. Oh, mana cost reduced by 30%. Huh, that is pretty good. Honestly. That do be pretty good there. Elementalist, shield an ally with ice, applying 7 heavy block stacks. Okay. How do the stacks work? If it's 7 heavy block stacks, for 2 attacks received, damage taken reduced by 6. Shouldn't that be by 7 or something? Whirlpool is the best ability. It did, it was such a cool idea, and the pixel art is absolute cinema. Yeah, I really quite like the pixel art of these games. Dark Deity is the only game that I have ever received an email about of would you like to play this game that I actually was genuinely interested in. That is still true to this day. Call a Pillar of Flame, dealing 24 damage in a 5-tile AoE. What do you mean 5-tile AoE? Like, what kind of shape does it take? What exactly does this mean? Power increased by 4 after ability use until next combat. Interesting. So, I mean, you could heal somebody after ability use. So, I assume that's all the mana stuff. So, you could heal somebody and then get like a +4 in the next combat. It's 6 per stack, so 7 plus 6, no? What? Applying 7 heavy block stacks. 6 per stack. Then what's the point of getting above... what? It's 6 per stack. Wait, it's 6... Like, it reduces damage taken by 6. If it's 6 per stack... What does that mean then? If I'm doing that 7 times, are you saying for 14 attacks, damage taken is reduced by 6? I don't understand what that sentence means. And then Ritualist that we were seeing there with other Dudo. Attacks heal equal to enemy bleed stacks, which is kind of cool. Like 8 severe bleed stacks chained to 2 additional targets within 2 tiles. And yeah, I guess they have to be adjacent to the Dudo. It seems like. Hex an enemy, applying 9 heavy weak stacks. Yeah, there it displays properly. Where it's like for 2 attacks, damage reduced by 9. Whereas this is damage reduced by 6 when it says 7 stacks. It's reduced by 42 for 2 attacks. I don't believe that it is from what I've seen of the shielding in this game. I don't believe that's correct. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's have a look at the options here for later promotions. So, I could go with Juggernaut here. I was honestly surprised we weren't playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, but it makes sense now that I hear why. I already have like 30 hours in that game. Is the thing. So, I have been playing it very, very much so. Let's see here. Absorb pain, consume all active debuffs to heal for 18 each. Call flames, causing your next 4 attackers to take 16 damage after combat. Taking damage does not equal the damage taken. Yeah, I don't think it's like that from what I've seen so far here. 17 hours of use so far, and from what I believe, it's your first time playing Xenoblade Chronicles X. Because I remember chatting about it during Extra Life, was the case, where I was, like, wandering around. I was sleep-deprived as hell. Like, I barely remember any of that conversation because my sleep was just, like, non-existent. I was, like, half dead while I was talking to you about Xenoblade Chronicles X and, like, my impressions of the game. You enjoying it so far? Let's see here. What chapter are you on, if you don't mind me asking? My first time in Man, I'm pretty into it so far. So different from the rest. Yeah, much bigger gameplay focus, a lot less story focus. Let's see here. So, Tidecaller heals allies up to 2 allies in a line for 27. Wait. Wait here. Side questing the shit out of... Yep, that's what you do when you play Xenoblade Chronicles X. I said when I was starting to stream the game, like, oh, any side quests that I've already done, I'll just play them on my own time, not on stream. Because, like, I've already done them in my previous playthrough on the channel. I don't need to do them here. But then I can't help myself from going around accepting them all anyway, just in case, like, I can do them on the way. And then a lot of them I can do on the way because, like, oh, there's my quest thing right here, right beside the thing that I'm already doing anyway, so I may as well do that while I'm here. Or something's like, just go around talking to a bunch of people, so it's like, oh, it's really quick and easy, so I may as well do it and get the easy EXP and the bond level and stuff like that. Yeah, so Healing Wave, both of them would get Healing Wave. So you could go Wave Seer into something else, but or you could go something else into Wave Seer, but wait, no, you have Wave Seer selected right now. Wait, dang it, I'm hovering over the wrong things! Ah! And yeah, it is just good quest design. I need the promoted things. Whoops, I'm getting myself mixed up here. I am looking for... What am I looking for? Dreadnought is the first one I'm looking for. Yeah, like this. I'm looking at the wrong thing, sorry. These things here. No, not these things, I'm going too far. There's that, the Tide Collar, the Dreadnought. Where is the, Spirit Keeper and the Hemomancer? Am I blind? I go to the next image and it goes to Warden. Maybe they were posted earlier? Elementalist, Waveseer, Juggernaut. I don't know if there's images for the, Spirit Keeper and the Hemomancer in here. Unless I'm going crazy. I don't get that one. Fuck. We can have a look-see here briefly. Maverick, would you like some good advice for the game of stuff to, okay, 4. I missed the part of 4. If you want to know what chapters you get key things, I can let you know. And I don't know if I finished my sentence because I started saying other thoughts, but I assume that's a yes to other things that are good to know. Work on your, oh my god, work on your affinity with Lao. If you just cleared chapter 4, you should have access to Lao as a party member now. You want to get his affinity max before chapter 9, I think? Because when you do chapter 9, he's like, peace out, Girl Scout. So you do have a limited time to max out his affinity. I know that the definitive version here does add a new epilogue, so it is possible that, like, after you beat the main story of the original game, and then, like, you do the epilogue, Lao might come back and be like, hey, I'm back, I'm joining your party. But I haven't gotten that far yet, so I can't say that for sure. But in the original game, he pieced out Girl Scout, and he didn't come back. I hope he comes back in definitive edition, so you're not just down a party member. And there is, like, story reason for him to come back with the original game, but, like, you know, the story ended indeterminately, so, you know, didn't get the chance for that. So, but yeah, good to know, just add Lao to your party yesterday, nice, nice. The, which ones do you need? The, Spirit Keeper and Hemomancer. So the last two of, like, the healer, mage kind of line thingamabob. So yeah, once you start chapter 9, I think it's chapter 9, he's gone, and maybe you'll get him back in definitive? Maybe not, I don't know. In the original, you did not get him back. So when do you get your Skell? After chapter 6. After chapter 6, you unlock a side quest that takes a little bit, because you have to do, like, a whole exam doing different objectives. It's not as bad as in the original game, I feel like. And then you get your Skell, but it can't fly. You unlock Skell Flight after chapter 9. It still greatly increases your traversal abilities because you can zoom driving around. You can jump super high, so you can jump up, like, cliffs way better than you could before, so you can, like, climb mountaintops by kind of jumping up it over and over again. But you only unlock Skell Flight after chapter 9. But more importantly, after chapter 5, you get Overdrive, which is the most broken mechanic in the entire game. It's a bit of a learning curve. It's the kind of thing that you have to look up exactly how Overdrive works, but it is busted as hell. Like, I could probably show here from the original game. Let's see here. Can I look at my clips? I think I still have a clip somewhere on my channel of original Xenoblade Chronicles X. Xenoblade Chronicles X from, like, 2018. Why can't I search by category here, huh? Oh, here we go. No, it's showing stuff for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as well. The first max overdrive, no, not that. Sort by, can I sort by created date? Filters, by category, only feature clips, sort by date created, oldest first. This one here, sent them, okay, nice, nice. Let's see here, let me show you overdrive for a second. This is from 2018, March 17th, 2018.
Bam.
Can I not full screen this? Or adjust the volume? So I'm level 60. This is level 92. This is one of the super bosses of the game. Why can't I full screen this? Can I just like... I can do this. This is what I can do. This is me many years ago in the same room.
I say one more time, but it'll probably be one. More than one.
So, overdrive is this center button here that you get after chapter 5. Okay. Where you build up the count with hits. The more count you get, the higher your buffs go. You get more damage. The cooldown time is reduced dramatically. I would spam Ghostwalker here, which just gives me like evasion and stuff, which is how I wouldn't die while I'm doing this. And then I'm just building up my count here.
Let's keep using Ghostwalker.
It only lasts for so long. There's this little timer that ticks down. It actually shows the timer in numbers in Definitive Edition, thankfully. There's ways to extend it with practice. Need enough TP. So I go and refresh it there, and then I get more timer. It costs 3,000 TP every time you use it. And then, yeah, he's dead.
Wow.
And then that amount of damage, however much that was. In like, what, 50 seconds or something like that? So, yeah. I don't know how to properly explain overdrive. It's just the kind of thing where it's like, you have to really research how to properly abuse it. Because as a casual player, it's just like, oh, this costs 3,000 TP, and I just get like a little bit better cooldown for a little bit, and then I just wasted 3,000 TP, and like, what? It doesn't... Like, it just seems really lackluster as a casual player, but if you take the time to learn how it works, it is probably the most busted mechanic in the entire series. So, after Chapter 5, I would recommend looking up some guides on YouTube or something about how this works, because you can very much break the game with this. I would argue that in most circumstances, you are more powerful on the ground than in a Skell. Reason being, overdrive. Skells have overdrive as well, but it works in a different way and it's not quite as busted. And you can do some really busted builds in Skells, but it's a lot easier to make busted builds on the ground. Like, just learn how overdrive works, and then you can just start deleting things, and it's amazing. So, I would definitely recommend looking into that after Chapter 5. So, that's my recommendation there. So, Chapter 5 unlocks overdrive, Chapter 6 unlocks Skells, Chapter 9 unlocks Skell Flight. Those are the important milestones of things to unlock, to look out for there. And when it comes to Lao, one of the things that's in the game is heart-to-hearts. So when you get to each affinity level with a character, you can go to somewhere in NLA and get a heart-to-heart, which is like a special cutscene with them. And it gets their bond up. It's mostly just kind of for fun. Sometimes it gives you segment recon. None of Lao's gives segment recon, so you don't have to worry about missing his heart-to-hearts and then you're permanently locked out of like map completion percentage. But if you do want like a perfect kind of save file, you do want to get his 5 heart-to-hearts before Chapter 9 when he pieces out Girl Scout. So I've done that so far in my save file. I'm at Chapter 7 right now, so Lao's all maxed. I'm good for him to like dip out. I noticed with the very first affinity mission, you do need a pet dog to be able to get him. And to get a pet dog, you need to complete the quest 9 lives, which gives you a pet cat, and then that unlocks the ability for you to get other pets. And then you can get things like a pet dog by doing a basic mission that has a pet dog reward. But you only unlock the ability to have pets by doing the 9 lives affinity mission. So you need to do 9 lives affinity mission, get a pet cat, do a basic mission that gives you a pet dog, and then you can see Lao's first heart-to-heart, and then you can see all 5 of the rest as you get his affinity up and stuff. So if you want to do all the stuff with Lao before he dips out, that's how you do it. As for his affinity missions, which are the actual important things that unlock his arts on your character, the game does require you to do them to beat the game. So luckily you're never locked out of content if you don't do all of Lao's stuff, but it feels better to do Lao's stuff than to not. I'll be looking into it. I was going Enforcer / the bottom row of skills for the heals, unless there's a good healer in the game already, or should I just focus on DPS? Arena's a not half bad healer. When you get crazy with overdrive, you don't really need a healer anyway. Here, we're gonna pause Dark Deity for a second. Where did I put my controller? I put it here. I just wanna get into the Xenoblade stuff here really quickly. Let's see here. If I just turn this off for a hot second and I mute this, give me a hot second on the Dark Deity. We're being distracted for a second here. What level am I right now? What can I go kill? Level 30? Has it locked and loaded? Yeah, it's already there. Is there a quest, like super boss or a tyrant that I can go kill really quickly? Hold on. In terms of basic missions, to go kill something strong. The Unhealthy Eater and Primordia at nighttime? Sure. Let's go kill that guy. Recommend to level 13. Oh, I'm gonna super wreck him. I think I can. No, I can't fast travel to this. This might not be a good example because I'm way too over leveled. But like, I can show a little bit of it. The overdrive is easier to understand in this game compared to the original because they actually lay out a bunch of the combos that you can do. With, if I go to, well, I gotta turn off the game capture on this one. Hold on. So this is what you get before Stealth Flight, is you can jump like this. Where the heck is this guy? I have no idea where the heck. It is clearly nighttime. Oh, here he is. I can kill all these guys. Is what I can do. In fact, you know what I can even do? Here. Let's make this a little more challenging. Make it a little bit more of a fair fight, maybe. Alright. Okay. So this is overdrive in a nutshell. Let's get up a whole bunch of count by hitting all of them. Ghost Walker so I don't die immediately. Okay. And then you can just see the damage multiplier just flying up and stuff. Always go green first because it'll double my hit count. Side. This guy here. I'll go ahead and Sliding Slinger again. And then say just go ahead and murderize this guy with Stream Edge. Overdrive. So it is definitely worth learning. It probably would have been better if they were like level 30 or something. Sir, what the hell? That's overdrive. In a nutshell. So, whoops, that's not the zoom out button. I don't know. Is there a tougher foe that I can use as an example here? You made Swiss cheese. Indeed. Who's this guy? Oh, was that not even the guy? Did he despawn because it was day? Dang it. I didn't even kill him. Ugh. I think he despawned in the middle of my thing. What are guys that are probably stronger? Is this guy stronger? Wait, required level 20. Required level 11. Who's stronger? Who's a better challenge? Recommended level 31. That's gathering stuff. What are some killing things? Recommended level 28. Okay, that one works. Hold on. Let's do this one. How about? They're going to be level 28. So let's show this one really quickly. There's a few level 30, 35s by the nodes. I'm sure that there's a whole bunch around. I can probably find some stuff around, around here-ish. Level 21, that's too low. Over this way. Here, level 29? Yeah, that's still a bit low level for this. I could probably do, like, level... I could probably beat someone that's level, like, 39 or 40 with my little setup here. That's what I can probably do. Oh, he's fighting me anyway. Ghost Walker so I don't die. Nice miss. Okay, from the side. Okay, from the side again. So, sure, do this one. Like that. Sure, more primer. Do that. Ghost Walker so I still don't die. Ghost Walker is a really good thing when you're soloing things. To just get the evasion, get a whole bunch of instances where you get like free dodges essentially. I can probably kill with this now. No, not quite. I probably could if I had Executioner. Might also help if I had the aura. Might also make a difference. Look, he's just not hitting me. Like, it's... I'm not really at risk here, quite frankly. If I can get max count, that'd be cool. Okay, side. I don't think I'll be able to get max count before he dies. I think he just dies. Sure, kill him with Stream Edge. Like, I'm not too worried about battles at this point in the game. Here. I guess he had a quest item and I didn't have it. Or he didn't have it or something. I don't know. Where's someone that's like level 40-ish or something? Dang it, man. Can I go to like Sylvalum or something and find someone that's like level 40-ish or something? I've unlocked a lot of the map. Lots of sneaky in places I for sure shouldn't be in. Yep, same with me. That's the way that it goes here. Well, I'll switch back to Dark Deity here in a second. It is almost tempting to just be like, that's enough Dark Deity for tonight and play Xenoblade Chronicles X instead and keep on doing crazy stuff. What level are these guys? Level 30? You're level 30, but you're a tyrant, so like you're extra tough. Here, this is probably a fair showcase, I would imagine. Let's see here. Let's try taking him on. No one else is gonna get in on this, right? Probably. Azana the Azure Star. What do I want to target? Horn, body? Sure, horn, whatever. Yeah, you're not close enough that Violent Shriek is gonna get you. This should be fine. Okay, Ghostwalker to start out, just so that I don't die immediately. From the side, get some TP back. Nice miss, thank you, Ghostwalker. Sliding Slinger. Let's just build up that count. Sliding Slinger. Let's use Ghostwalker again, just because I'm a little bit sketched out when I'm going up against a Tyrant. Okay, I mean... Here, let's do a Violent Streak, how about? Like this. It looks like you actually hit me there. So make sure that my Ghostwalker is still active. And that I'm A-okay and stuff. From the side, please. So I get a bunch of TP back and stuff. You are actually hitting me a bunch of the time. That is a little bit concerning. Let's get my aura active. It boosts evasion too. Go ahead and Ghostwalker. So I evade those. Oh, I think those multi-hits are eating up my Ghostwalker ghosts. Is what I think is going on here. Okay. I'm about to hit match count, so now it's time to do damage. This might take a little bit, actually. Ghostwalker. Okay, I can debuff you a little bit like this. May as well fully refresh my overdrive. Have this last a while. Ghostwalker, because I'm a little bit sketched out here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, into Stream Edge. It'd be really nice if I get Executioner. This build is going to become a lot stronger once I unlock Executioner as an art. That'll definitely make a big difference. Looks like my aura is still active, so I'm still good there. This into Stream Edge. Okay, you are getting me there a little bit at a time here. Okay, Ghostwalker, because it's a little bit sketched out here. Sure. Sure. Another Ghostwalker, why not? Yeah, so those will miss me now. Refresh my aura, how about? Because I'm just a little sketched out. Range combo with Stream Edge. Like this. Keep on using Ghostwalker whenever I can. Because this guy is significantly stronger than me by default. So, I gotta do what I gotta do. And my weapons kind of suck, so, like, his health is going down really low. But I'm safe and things are A-okay. Yeah, it is. Just because I was trying to show something quickly, and this is taking longer than I thought it would. Also, that hit me, and that is not good. And okie doke, take care there, Azzy. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out here. Okay. I'm pretty sure my aura is still going, but I'll refresh it anyway. Because I might actually die here with a whole bunch of these hitting me. Ghostwalker for safety's sake. Okay. Don't hit me. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, it is definitely a lot of solo damage. Let's try a, backslash. I don't know. Just kind of experimenting here. Refresh my aura, and then Ghostwalker, because yikes, honestly. Have you done the online yet? Nope. I have not. I'm gonna wait until I'm a little bit stronger. I'm still in, like, very early stages of breaking the game with overdrive, so, like, I'm not that strong yet. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Pop an early Ghostwalker. I have to be careful not to use all my energy here. Stream Edge is going to be my main damage dealer here. Sure. Just get it refreshed there. Ghostwalker. Pop that whenever I can, because I need to dodge stuff. Okay. Okay, go ahead and do that. I guess I didn't really need a double up there. I kind of did that for no reason. Hold on. Sure, I could switch my game category to Xenoblade Chronicles X for a hot second, because this is taking a little bit. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, then I feel less bad about that. Into Stream Edge, because range combos and stuff. I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to beat this guy. I might be able to. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I need to evade right now. Yeah, I'm about to die. I think these multi-hits are eating up my Ghostwalker clones, and, or Ghostwalker ghosts. So it is concerning me a little bit. Dang it, that wasn't the back. So I think if I want any chance of winning this, I have to use Ghostwalker literally anytime it comes up. That's what I'm gonna have to do here. Dang it, didn't quite get that perfectly. Yeah, all that evaded. Okay. More Ghostwalker ghosts, because yikes. Yeah, this is a big maybe for whether I get this or not. Sure, refresh my critical power. Don't hit me, don't hit me. But yeah, one night definitely gonna have to squad up. I'm kind of trying to get stronger first. I'm kind of trying to... Whoops. Not what I wanted to do there. I died. I was trying to use Ghostwalker early and I accidentally used my aura early. But that's the idea of it. That is the idea here. Anyway. If I had access to Elma's Ghost Factory, I might have been able to do that. But I haven't unlocked that art yet. But that is an idea of the things that you can do with Overdrive. I imagine that... Come on, switch my input over. I imagine that boss is probably meant to be taken on with like a full squad of 4 plus skills. Since, you know, Tyrant and stuff like that. But, here, let's turn game capture back on again on both these layouts and stuff. But that's basically how, Overdrive can break the game and stuff, you know? So, it is definitely worth learning. The very basic version is that you spend 3000 TP every time you activate Overdrive. So if you want to keep it going infinitely, you do have to, like, build up 3000 TP before it runs out, and then click the center button to refresh it. Or, whenever you use a green art, it'll make the amount of remaining time go up by a fraction proportional to, like, the amount of count that you've racked up. So, I remember when I first played the game, I was only able to get infinite Overdrive going when I got a whole bunch of, augments that were like, gain 200 TP per art that you use, and I slotted them in so much stuff, so I just gained TP like crazy every time that I used an art. But nowadays, it's a lot easier because they added the energy mechanic that wasn't in the original game, where it's like you can hit the Y button to use an art before it's fully charged up. So I can just use things like my green arts, like Primer, that gives me 200 TP just by using it. I can just spam a bunch of that early, build up TP. I can use Sliding Slinger from the side, which builds up TP every time it hits. I can use Violent Streak, which gives me additional TP every time that I crit, and Primer increases my crit chance. So as I use Violent Streak, it builds me up TP, which works well with the Primer that also gives me TP, and I can use these arts early. And so I don't even need any TP adding augments, like just like it is at base is good enough, especially with the energy mechanic. And, like, you don't need to use the energy as much once you've gotten the count maxed out, because, like, things recharge so dang fast. But at the beginning, it's really useful to build it up. The most important thing to keep in mind for Overdrive is that every time you get a hit, it will increase that count in the center. That increases, like, your cooldowns and your damage and all that good stuff. And things like ranged arts are going to be really good, like Sliding Slinger or Violent Streak, because they're multiple hits. They go pew, 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 pew. Doing something like backslash, that's 1 hit. Something like side slash, the slash, that's 2 hits. So that doesn't build up much count. So usually the ranged arts, the things that hit multiple times, are really good for Overdrive. And if you use a green art, like Primer, or like Ghostwalker, and turn the center thing green, and then you use a ranged art, or a physical art, doesn't matter which. If you just use a green art into an attacking art, it doubles your count. So I think Sliding Slinger, for example, normally gives you 9. If you use Primer or something first, it gives you 18 to your count, and you get built up to max Overdrive way faster. So those are, like, the important things to keep in mind for that, and then if you get infinite Overdrive going, oh my god, you just, like, delete things, and it's amazing. Let's see here. We were looking at stuff in this game here. This is what we were doing. Display Capture 3, I was doing from this layout. Is what I was doing. So yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X is an extremely exploitable game. No doubt. What the hell was I looking at here again? Let's see. Now this makes me want to switch to play a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles X tonight, is what this honestly makes me want to do. So, the Dreadnought here. Grant an ally your blessing. Let me pull up the last couple that Mortis just sent me here. Which, once again, I greatly appreciate if you're still in the stream here, Mortis. Switch my game category back to Dark Deity 2. Like this. Did it switch my game category back? It doesn't say that it did. You're still here. Well, once again, I greatly appreciate it. There, my stream manager. Yep, it is definitely updated and stuff. Okay, let's have a quick look-see here. So, Yeah, the no, that's the wrong thing. The Dreadnought grants an ally your blessing, applying 31 light block stacks. Attack an enemy with some additional damage. Increased by 1 for every 5 missing HP. Ooh. Never misses but cannot dodge. Interesting. Let's see here. The Super Waterbender, the Tide Collar. Wait. 1 physical, 1 to 2 magical, 1 to 2 magical, 1 to 2 magical. Okay, so most of them are 1 to 2 magical. Heals up to 3 allies for chaining 20... Wait. For 26, okay, chaining up to 3 tiles away. Okay. And that's... Heals up to 2 allies in a line for so much. Heals up to 3 allies. Chaining. So that might just be a better version anyway. Potentially? I don't know. So if I wanted to go into, like, the Tide Collar at the end of the day, I could always do something else first here. But this is the one that has Whirlpool that looks really good. Oh, that's the Dancer unit, essentially. Refresh an ally's turn. It takes 80 mana. So not really a Dancer unit, per se. Ability use increases mastery by 4 until end of the mission. Oh. And you probably do want to be using abilities because you're going to be healing people a whole bunch. Is the case. Yeah. But I also want to be kind of in the fray because then I get my mana back and then I can use abilities more often. This is a multi-tile Whirlpool, is what this is. That everyone wouldn't be able to move out of. It takes 80 mana. But that could buy me time with a lot of foes. Ooh, would that be like in front of me 3x3? Or just like around me 3x3? So really 8 tiles? Or what exactly is that? And mana cost being reduced is nice. Ability use increases mastery by 4 until the end of the mission. That's pretty nice. That hair in the sprite is wild. This one here. It's like a cleave hitbox. What's a cleave hitbox? I don't actually know what that means. I'm sorry. The Spirit Keeper here. Resurrect a dead player unit with up to 33 HP and 59 mana. I guess that won't really help me in demonic mode where I get an immediate game over if someone goes down. Unleash the power of spirits, dealing 39 damage in a 3x3 zone. Combat increases effective next ability by 25%. Okay, interesting. But it sounds like one of the abilities I just won't be able to use. Is what it sounds like. And then the Hemomancer is daggers 1 and 2 magical. Rip at an enemy's soul. Resurrection lies, yeah. Dealing 15 damage for every severity stage of debuff they are inflicted with. Interesting. Create a simulacrum of an enemy at 99% of their stats. What does that mean? Like a clone or something? Power and crit increased by 1 for every missing HP. So that's another missing HP one. Basically can summon any allies with a mortal wound affliction. In the other difficulties, I presume, but probably not this one. Interesting. Don't know if this was patched, but using it, I summoned 4 Benjis. Nice. Never misses but cannot dodge. I probably don't want to go down the Dreadnought line. I'm kind of liking the sound of this. And this sounds incredibly useful, but do I really need every single form of heal? I mean, that could just make you like a universal kind of healer, is what that could do. Like, would it be useful to have the... What even is this emote? I can show you what that emote is. Let me show you. What was that tab that I had open before here? Would this be a clip that I've created? Search by category? Come on. I can show you exactly what that is. Let's see here. Pause that. Go to this. You want to see what that emote is? Oh. This is what that emote is.
He's gonna have little polka dot eyes. And then he's gonna be sad because he's ugly.
So, I mean... It's supposed to be a Pikachu. Is what it's supposed to be. So, I mean...
Oh my goodness, that's like the worst Pikachu tail ever.
That is fantastic. It's so accurate.
Oh my
So, I mean...
goodness gracious. Okay.
What game is that?
There we
Okami.
go. And,
There's a bit where you have to draw a
Heck
disguise,
yeah.
and this was the disguise I drew.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh my
Okami.
goodness.
That's what that
Oh, wow.
emote is. The heck is this? Yeah. That's what that emote is. Hope that answers the question. I gotta unmute the game now. Did recognize the Pikachu, but only because of the red cheeks. Hey, I tried my best when I was drawing. We can't all be talented artists. I tried my best. That whirlpool sounds so good. Like, I really like the sound of both of these abilities. I want to be kind of in the fray. Getting recommended a hot tub stream is much must watch them. That's right. I ever played Magic Pencil for the PS2? I can't say I have. Like, that just seems really friggin' good. But, like, do I really want 3 different heals? Like, hold on. More fortitude. You have a heal thing, too. Oh, buddy. Also, would you be getting recommended them if you don't watch them? Kinda sussy, because it's Twitch. You want Curse? It's an RPG where you draw your character that is fighting. Oh, boy. Sounds pretty amazing there. This honestly feels like the kind of thing where I might take like a bunch of time between sessions, even just considering my options and deciding what kind of characters I want to have here. Didn't see what you just showed, but I've drawn a changeling from MLP using an app on your phone. Nice. You can make it like a tomato with armor and make him a sword, but it's all floppy and just amazing. That sounds like a great game to play for like a 24-hour charity stream. That's what that sounds like. Because, I mean, I sit here and I consider options for, like, ever. And how I want to build my characters at the end of the day. I'm still not completely decided on Gwyn here. But if I take time between sessions, I can also, like, really think it out. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming this game for the past 9.5 hours anyway. This is probably good enough for session 1 and stuff, and... is what I'm potentially thinking here. I do have more food that I can go through, so maybe I'd go through like one more cutscene and one more map or something here. Is what I might do. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to go about this. I do want an excuse to like eat food and stuff. I'm not entirely sure right now. I might have a look at chapter 6 and give it a go and then potentially wrap up stream. Almost 10 hours is almost half a day. Yeah, let's